वेलकम टू माय चैनल डियर स्टूडेंट। आज हम लोग जो डिस्कस करने जा रहा हूँ वो लिमिट का एक चैप्टर है, एक पार्ट है जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम में ए थ्योरी बहुत यूज़ होता है और बीटेक और बीएससी में तो यूज़ होता है या सिलेबस में है। सो डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम में शॉर्ट टेक्निक में अप्लाई करने के लिए इंडिटरमिनेट फॉर्म या एल हॉस्पिटल रूल्स यूज़ करना पड़ता है। ओके, सो देखिए, फॉलो कीजिए क्या रूल्स है। ओके, रूल्स है जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ। लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0, दिस इज साइन x बाई x। देखिए डायरेक्टली जब हम यहाँ पे 0 डालोगे, साइन 0 बाई 0, एक्चुअली दिस इज वन बट फॉर आई वांट टू इंट्रोड्यूस द इंडिटरमिनेट फॉर्म and that is the form if we put here 0 and this is 0, so this is called 0 by 0 form. Okay, 0 by 0 form. So apply the L hospital rule. L hospital. Okay, so rules is that so a numerator and denominator part को derivative करना है. This is अलग से, not e by v, अलग से derivative, अलग से derivative. Then we got here. Okay, if we put then 0 and this cos 0, then we got here answer. Okay, so another example we want to introduce. This is limit x tends to 0. This is tan x minus x by x minus sin x। फिर भी देखिए यहाँ पे जब भी 0 डालेंगे 0 by 0 फॉर्म आ चुका है। एक्चुअली एल हॉस्पिटल रूल्स के लिए मतलब 0 by 0 फॉर्म, ओके, इन्फिनिटी बाई इन्फिनिटी फॉर्म, यही फॉर्म में जब आ जाएगा तभी हम ये ऊपर और नीचे डेरिवेटिव कर सकता हूँ। दिस रूल्स कॉल्ड द एल हॉस्पिटल रूल्स। सो यहाँ पे भी देखो 0 डालोगे तुम लोग क्या मिलोगे, तुम लोगों को 0 by 0 फॉर्म मिलेगा। सो नाउ आई अप्लाई द hospital rules. Okay, so this is tan का डेरिवेटिव होता है sec स्क्वायर यूनियन और x का 1, x का यहाँ पे 1 और ये cos x है। आफ्टर दैट इसको सिंप्लीफाई कीजिए, दैट इज लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0, दिस इज 1 माइनस cos स्क्वायर x, दिस इज हियर cos स्क्वायर x and 1 minus cos x। इसको फैक्टराइज कीजिए, so this is 1 minus cos x, okay, 1 plus cos x by cos square x and 1 minus cos x। so अब ये काट दो, as x tends to 0, actually this is not equal to 0, so you can put here this is 2 by 1 and this is 2 answer. Okay, this is the L hospital rules. Now we want to introduce another problem, very interesting question. So need to apply the L hospital rules. देखो कैसे होता है application. So something variable to the variable like sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x and x tends to 0. This is the problem. So problem is that limit x tends to 0, sin x by x and this is whole to the power 1 by x. So इसको वैल्यू फाइंड करने के लिए हम लोगों को इंडिटरमिनेट फॉर्म यूज करना पड़ेगा, एल हॉस्पिटल रूल्स। सो कैसे कीजिए, पहले ए जो लिमिट का फिगर है उसको ए मान लीजिए। सो दिस इज sin x by x and to the power 1 by x, and now taking log on both sides, so ln a and this is power, so this is we can write like that, sin x by x. Now this is your limit x tends to 0, so limit x tends to 0 ln a and limit x tends to 0, this is ln sin x by x and whole divided by x. See, if we apply the rules x tends to 0, then sin x by x is 1. So log 1 means 0. Again we put here 0, then 0 by 0 form. So now we apply the L'Hospital rules. So applying L'Hospital. Okay. So rules क्या होता है, जो फॉर्मेट में वैसी को डेरिवेटिव करना है. So ये log का डेरिवेटिव 1 by x, that is x by sin x. Okay. And now differentiate this by u into v, u by v, x into, and this is x square x, and this is sin x, and derivative by x is 1 here. Now again simplify. This is x tends to 0, x's are cancelled. Since x tends to 0, so x never be 0. So that's why x are cancelled. So x sin x. So x cos x minus sin x. Again this is 0 by 0 form. Applying L'Hospital rule. Okay. So देख लीजिए, limit x tends to 0. So this is x into minus sin x, and this is cos x. Derivative of x is 1, and derivative of sin x is cos x. Okay, again differentiate this, x into cos x, and this is sin x. Okay, these cos x are cancelled. So apply the standard rule, divided by x square. Divided by x, not x square, divided by x. This is sin x by cos x plus sin x by x. Okay. Now this is apply the rules here, sin 0 by 1 plus 1. This is actually 0. Okay. This is actually 0. So therefore again write here, limit x tends to 0, ln a equal to 0. So again ln limit x tends to 0, a equal to 0, taking antilog. Therefore limit x tends to 0, a, that is e to the power 0 means 1. So this is the answer. Okay. I think all you are better understood. Very interesting question. See carefully. Now proceed to the next question, is that find the value of P and Q such that limit x tends to 0, x into 1 minus p cos x plus q into sin x whole divided by x cube, and this is a 1/3. So now you can use the L'Hospital rules. See, here is the value is 1/3, this is finite, so it would be either a 0 by 0 form, okay, and infinite by infinite form. Actually this is 0 by 0 form. If we put here 0, then you get 0, and this also 0. Okay. So now on the left hand side, this is a limit x tends to 0. This is 0 by 0 form. So apply So applying L'Hospital. Okay, so this is differentiate. If we differentiate this, x is 1, so this is 1 minus p cos x, and now x into this is 0 minus plus p sin x plus q into cos x and 3x square. Okay, so this is equal to, so limit x tends to 0. See, as this is a finite, since the value of the limit is finite, of the limit is that is 1/3. So as x tends to 0, therefore 3x square, and this is tends to 0, so we can take as this 1 minus p cos 0, and this is 0 into p into sin 0 minus plus q into cos 0. Actually this is 0. Okay, so implies that 1 minus p, this is 0 and this is q, so p is equal to 1 plus q. This is 1, this is 2, no, this is 2 and this is 3. Now from 2 and 3, so it is limit x tends to 0, so 1 minus p we can put here, in place of p 1 plus q into cos x, that is p x into 1 plus q sin x and q cos x by 3x square. Okay, again if we put here 0, this is 1 minus 1 plus q, 0, minus q plus q. Okay, okay, this is 0 by 0 form. Again apply the L'Hospital rules, that is limit x tends to 0 and differentiate this as a 0, 1 plus q, derivative of sin x, this is cos x is sin x minus sin x, and this is here 1 plus q, differentiate as a u into v, this is x into cos x plus sin x, this is u into v, and minus q sin x, and this is 6x. Okay, this is 6x. Okay, done. Actually this can be written as like x tends to 0 and this is 1 by 6 here, this is 1 plus q, so 1 plus q sin x by x Okay, this also 1 plus q x cos x plus sin x by x. Okay, and here is minus q sin x by x. Okay, and this value is equal to 1 by 6 into, this is 1 plus q, this is 1, so put here 1, and this is here 1 plus q. If we put here 0, then cos 0 is 1, and sin x by x is 1, and minus q sin x by x is 1. Okay, so this is 1 by 6, 1 plus q, that is 2 plus 2q, and minus q. Okay, this is 3 plus 2q by 6, and now which is given that the limit is this, so 3 plus 2q by 6 is equal to 1/3. Okay, and now we can write here 3 plus 2q is equal to 2, so q is equal to minus half. Q equal to minus half, and the relation is p plus q. P is equal to 1 plus q, and this is 1 minus half, and this is half. This is the answer. Okay, bye everybody, see carefully, very interesting chapter. And now नेक्स्ट वीडियो में इंडिटरमिनेट चैप्टर का कुछ प्रॉब्लम और लेके आएंगे. ओके, बाय एवरीबॉडी.